Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to our CSS training session. Today we will discuss a very interesting topic in CSS backgrounds. We will cover how to make our web pages more attractive using background colors, images and effects. Let's get started with today's session. We will explore the background color property which sets the background color of an elements. For example, if we want the background of our web pages to be light blue, we can specify this color with the background color property. Let me show you this in the code editor. Here we have an h1 tag and a body tag. I am setting the background color of the body to light blue, so the whole page turns light blue. Now, if I change the color to dark red, you will see the background color switch to dark red. Now, let's talk about background images, which make a website look even more visually appealing. If I want an image in the background of a div, I will use the background image property. Let me show you how to use it inside a style, where we are using the background image property and specifying a URL with the path to our file. Let's open the code editor so I can demonstrate. You can see here the background image with URL trees.jpg. This image trees.jpg is located in the same folder. If it were in a different folder, we would add the folder name followed by slash before trees.jpg. In this example, we have a body tag containing an h1 and several p tags. Now, when I save this, you will see the output. The image has been applied in the background. Now, let's talk about background repeat. Sometimes you don't want an image to repeat, or you may want it to repeat only horizontally or vertically. For this, we use the background repeat property. Let's look at the different values it can take. Repeat, repeat X, repeat Y, no repeat, space and round. Here we will try using the no repeat value to see how it works. This will show how to prevent the images from repeating on the background. The code you see here looks something like this, and the output appears like this. You can see the content inside a div, and my images is displayed here in a certain way. There are four images labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, each shown separately. Now, I'll set background repeat and choose the value no repeat. When I save this, you will see that the image has stopped repeating. This happened because we set the background repeat value to no repeat, which prevents the image from repeating. If you like, you can try using different values for background repeat to see how they work. Now, let's look at background position. Often we need to position a background image at the center or another specific place on the page. For this, we use the background position property. Some common values for this property are left top, center, and right bottom. You can also use specific values in pixels. Here, let me show you an example. I am using a different image called hiking.jpg as the background. After saving it, you will see the image displayed in the default position, which is left top. Now, I'll change the background position to center, and you can see the image is now positioned in the center. This is how we can set the background position in CSS to place our background images exactly where we want them. Next, let's talk about the background size property. This property allows you to resize the background images so that it either covers to the entire element or fits within it. The two main values you can use are cover and contain. Let's look at an example to see how these work. Here I will use a smaller image called trish.jpg. Right now, the image is displayed in the center of the page. I will remove it from here and save it. Now the image look like this. Next, I will use the background size property and set it to cover. Now you can see that the image covers the full width and height of the div. This is how the cover value works. Next, I will change it to contain. When I set it to contain, the image will only take up as much space as it needs, and the width of the image will be displayed as it is. This is how we can control the size of the background image using background size. Now, let's talk about the background attachment property. This property allows you to decide whether your background moves with the page scroll or stays fixed. Here I'll show you an example. I'll add some more content by copying and pasting the H1 element, and now you can see the image is scrolling with the page. The image moves as you scroll down, and after the image there's a gap at the bottom. By default, the background is set to scroll. Now I'll change the background attachment property to fixed. When I do this, you will notice that the background image stays in place and only the content scrolls. This is how we can fix the background using the background attachment property. Now let's talk about the shorthand property. All the properties we have used above can be written in online. For example, here you can see that we have the background property with the URL, no repeat, center, cover and fixed values. First, we specify the file path, then no repeat means the image on repeat. Center specifies the position cover. Control the size and fixed applies the attachment property. Let me copy this and paste it into the code editor. I will change the image path to trees.jpg. Now you can see that the image appears like this. So friends, this was a quick journey through CSS backgrounds. Now you can easily handle background size, position and images. These properties will help make your web pages look more beautiful. Just remember to pay attention to performance and browser compatibility. As you practice, your understanding will improve. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comments. Keep smiling and happy coding. Thank you.